Welcome, everybody, to our virtual service. This is going to be a pretty exciting day. We are doing improv here, and so we have some ideas of what might happen, but you never know. We want to welcome you wherever you are, whatever form you're showing up in your human suit, and wherever you've come from. We love you, and we are glad that you're here.
Here we go. We are all friends here. There are no strangers once you walk inside the doors. We welcome you to linger in this family of love and hold you in our hearts the way you are. One more time. We are all friends. Once you walk inside the door. We welcome you to linger in this family of love and hold you in our hearts where you are. Yep.
So let's say our mission statement before we go any further to remind us who we are and why we do what we do. We are a vibrant, welcoming, multi-generational, prosperous community embodying love and awakening spiritual consciousness. So today is Improv Sunday. Have you ever done this? Have you ever had some idea that you thought, oh, this is going to be really cool, and like a crafts project? That's my specialty. It's like, oh yeah, we'll do that, and the next thing you know, there's all this stuff everywhere, and it takes forever to do it, and it's messy, and it's fun. Well, this is kind of like that. I had this idea that, oh, wouldn't it be cool to just make this up as we go and get all my friends doing it too? So they're like, ah! But they're so game, and it's going to be so much fun. So we are on our creative edge today. Forgive us in advance if we mess up, because as Albert Einstein said, those who don't make mistakes usually don't make anything. So we're just going to be a making here. So let's start with a chant, and Donna, who is just so amazing with improv, she's going to lead everybody in an improv chant. Go, Donna.
How do we navigate these crazy times? Having fun and playing is not a crime. And now we say, it's about time. It's about time. Join me. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. Eric, I know you have a verse in you.
Well, your muse is of no use if you get stuck.
Mm-mm.
There are times when you want to be in line, but you're running out of luck. Kind of like right there.
It's okay.
Just take a moment to realize. We gotta raise up our vibrations and cut adversity down to size. 'Cause
it's about time. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. So if you're sitting on the couch and feeling like a slouch, all you gotta do is sing your song. All you gotta do is sing along. All you gotta do is dance your dance. Make sure that you add romance, 'cause it's It's about time. Here we go. Wrap it up. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time.
In these times of such confusion, remember that time is just an illusion.
Oh, yes, it is.
We gotta keep going with what we know, so we let our hair down and let the spirit flow. It's about time.
Oh, it's about time.
It's about time.
It's so much about time.
It's about time. It's about time.
It's about time.
Tick tock, you don't stop. 'Cause it's about time. Oh, it's about time.
It's about time.
It's about time. It's about time.
Oh, that was so much fun. I'm so excited. It's like the party's working. So let's switch over to celebrations with Claire. Okay.
Oh, we can see behind the scenes to everybody that's here and what's going on. I think Nico has a multi-camera view of all of us. There we are. Hi, everybody. So we have Mita, we have Claire, we have Nico behind the scenes, we have me, there's Jane. Who's the other one? There's the stage, everybody. So and we also have Manissa and Kalinda, who are hiding out in the shadows, helping us out too. So just wanted to shout out to everybody there.
Cameras for
Yeah, we have 6 cameras going, so hopefully that's enough today.
All right, can you guys hear me? Good morning. I busted this out of my 80s closet. 80s were my heyday. And I tried to do some big bangs, but I don't have hairspray that's good enough to hold them up. So I tried a little bit. So looking good. Looking bright to keep your attention. So we've got some amazing celebrations today. And what?
I need to celebrate something.
What do you need to celebrate, Kevin?
I need to celebrate. I'm killing time because Nico's fixing something, and that's sort of like I'm the divine intervention right now.
Oh, wow.
Celebrating divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
Message came to me that says, "Stop Claire for just one moment, and then go back to her."
Okay. And is divine intervention ready for me now? Do I get to be divine intervention now? Yeah? Okay, all right. I think I'm good. So, again, I'm just going to share real quick how you get me your celebrations. If you are on Facebook, I do a post early Sunday morning to share your celebrations, or you can be sharing it now in the chat room so other people can see. If you are not on Facebook, which I don't blame you if you're not, if you're watching through the website and would like to celebrate, because I know a lot of times people have something spontaneous that they think of or they get inspired by something. So you can either email me at my personal email, and I will be checking that, and so I can shout that out later on today, or you can text me, and you can get my number and my email in Simple Church, or Jane posted my email in the last newsletter. So I'm not going to share it here, but those would be places that you could see it, so I can announce those later on. So let's see. We had Dick Wolgamott sent in some awesome celebrations. Yay, Dick and Barbara. We miss you guys. So he has some great news. So he said since they moved to Washington, maybe about a month ago, a little over a month ago, he said Barbara's health has for sure improved, and they're thinking it's just because of the elevation. So she's feeling wonderful, so we're super glad to hear that. And then get this, they have been married for 62 years. Which he said is amazing because they're only a couple years older than that. So that's pretty amazing. And then they are also selling their beautiful grandson, Ethan, graduating from the police academy. Did I say they're selling him? they're celebrating his graduation from the police academy down in San Rafael, California. So congratulations, Ethan, and for continuing to want to serve our community. Let's see, Rachel is celebrating finding a job. So this is Rachel. Yes, Running Water Deer. Rachel, Running Water Deer. I wanted to get those words correct, Rachel, so I apologize. So I hope you're listening, Rachel, but she found a job and is super excited about that. And Lisa Gottwald is celebrating her beautiful birthday today. Happy birthday, Lisa.
And so is Al Chase.
Yay. And as we all should celebrate on our birthday, she is celebrating her mother, who was a beautiful soul, and her wonderful upbringing in the Saskatchewan up in Canada, and she's proud to be a Canadian. And then she also is celebrating just getting back from a Sierra packing expedition, which she did with her daughter, who is a filmmaker. They got sponsorship from Patagonia, and so we'll be creating a documentary about their experience. So she needs to let us know when that is released. Super exciting. Ron Kurtz is...
Jumping water deer.
You got that? All right. Ron Kurtz is celebrating his growing awareness of awareness.
Ooh,
He always
deep, very deep.
He always has some deep, really good things to share. Sean Axton is celebrating her son Ethan. Got a job as a paramedic firefighter in Crescent, Oregon, and she's super proud of his hard work for that.
Yay.
Lisa Jordan is celebrating her husband's 40th year with his company, and just said he still continues to love it and do an amazing job, and how exciting that is. And then, these are her words. She is celebrating her daughter's new relationship. The gentleman seems kind and not like a weirdo. So I know...
Kudos.
I know as parents, that's a really, really big deal, you know? And then also her grandson for making a decision. He's starting to be a freshman in college and is just going into it with an attitude of gratitude, not fully knowing what to expect this first year of college and having set expectations, and those have now not been able to be fulfilled. So, but he's still got a beautiful attitude of gratitude. And one more, and then I think Linda has one. Okay, yeah. Rachel Ann is going to surprise her mama for her birthday. So that sounds super fun. And then we're also celebrating the firefighters. I don't know if you guys know, but on the northeast end of town yesterday, there was a big fire. And we had some concerns about how close it would get to the church, but it wasn't close. But it got under control and put out right away. So we're thanking our local firefighters for that. Kalinda. Yay.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, and from the Facebook feed, that was one of the things I was going to mention, is that Lisa Jordan was saying, yeah, let's celebrate all the fire workers and first responders. Yesterday, there was all sorts of crazy stuff going on. There was fires out in Terrebonne and a really bad accident, too.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's awesome. And good morning to everyone. And Sylvia says, hello, everybody. And thank you so much for all of the live stream team making this happen every week.
Woo, woo, woo.
And let's see, what else is on here? Let's see. Oh, Zeke.
I know it's hard to keep up.
We love Zeke.
Oh,
yes.
everybody's saying hi to Zeke. He's down because I have treats for him today, so he's sitting by me.
I know. And so, yeah, I think that's pretty much it from what I'm seeing right now. So back to...
And it's Al Chase's birthday, too, so celebrating that,
Al
too.
Chase, happy birthday, Al.
Oh, happy birthday, Al!
Chef Al.
Okay. Are we going to prayers? Okay. So we have a few beautiful prayers. Hang on, let me wake up my computer because I'm going to read them. We're going to do some specific prayers because we had asked people to send in some prayers. So we're going to do a handful of them, and all as a collective group, setting our intention. So the first one is for Lisa Gottwald. She is praying for a new home. She said, prayers for me to find my place, my space. She wants a home on land with horses, steeped in wilderness and nature, water moving, filled with light, serenity, and joy. So let's do a little prayer for Lisa.
We know that she is an incredible creator. She has created so much already in her lifetime, and this will be no different. She is now creating this beautiful, beautiful home to live in with all the features, the horses, the landscape, everything that nourishes her soul, because her soul, her creative soul, is nourishing herself. It's a loop. And we see this happening with ease and with speed. And so it is.
So it is. And so it is. All right, our next one comes from Lisa Jordan. She says, my prayer is going to be for myself. I need to find strength to find different coping skills for the chronic pain that I am in. I need help in prayer and surrounding me. I need help in prayer and surrounding me in hope. So let's do a prayer for Lisa Jordan.
Mother, Father, God, Goddess, thank you so much for Lisa's beautiful prayer. We pray that her body is alive with this cellular energy that is letting the pain go back to the nothingness from which it came. We pray for her demeanor to just lighten. We pray for her body to just say, yes, I'm going to heal. Yes, I am healed. Yes, I am whole. I claim this for her from today on. And so it is.
Okay, and our last one is from Ron Kurtz, and this is a beautiful one for all of us to pray for, to build greater connection with divine consciousness.
So let's just hold Ron in that prayer, but let's hold all of us in that prayer. Greater connection with divine consciousness. Let's just breathe into that space. And as we breathe in, we know the truth. There is only one consciousness. It is flowing through the cosmos and creating the cosmos. And we are that. And we claim for Ron and for every one of us now that as we look in the mirror, we remember who we are. That we deny the appearances of circumstances as our reality. They are just like clouds passing by. What is true for us is the great cosmic consciousness of love. That's who we are, and we cannot be disconnected from it because it is our essence. We know this is truth. We are grateful. We are so grateful for it. And so it is.
And so it is.
It is I, the Spirit within, who does these things I see before me. It is I, the Spirit within, the glory of God, the glory of God. It is I, the Spirit within, who does these things I see before me. It is I, the Spirit within, the glory of love, the glory of God.
And let's just end that with that beautiful prayer that we say. Love is our ultimate reality, everywhere present and whole. It radiates abundantly and continually creates good in my life and in the world. As we gratefully acknowledge the presence and power of love now, we see the people and circumstances we hold in prayer healed and illumined by love, and so it is. So we're going to do a meditation now, a guided meditation, and we asked you to just send some images or situations or places, and I'm going to weave them into an improv meditation. So, Claire, what have we got to work with?
In the Sierras. Another sensation would be the cool wind blowing against your skin, and then just the fragrance of the. Okay, sorry, I got to say that again. The sound. So imagine that we are at a 10,000-foot ridge in the Sierra Mountains. Imagine that there is a warm breeze blowing against your skin. And imagine that you can smell the most beautiful floral fragrance. And all of those stimuli are happening for you.
So just join with me and lift your consciousness 10,000 feet. Leave behind all of the ordinary daily frustrations and just picture yourself. You've found this spot way up high in the top of the Sierras, these ancient mountains. It's a comfortable spot. And the view is breathtaking. You can feel the warm air on your skin. And maybe clouds just dance in front of you and disappear. It's a beautiful sunny day. And you feel illumined. In this space, you become aware that you are not alone. There is an energy all around you. It's the energy of earth married with the energy of sky, creating this creative force that is infusing you. You sense the presence of angels amplifying your awareness of this light force, this love, this creation. Imagine the feeling that this light and air on your skin are leading your skin to dissolve, and you are flowing into that light, flowing into that air, flowing into that force of love. Imagine yourself just dispersing through all that is, the way the sun disperses through the sky at sunset or dawn. Feel yourself becoming one with all that is and just sending love out to all that is. want to share a poem by Catherine of Siena, a saint from the Middle Ages. It's called Until Your Own Dawn. And as we stay in this space on top of the Sierras, just listen to these words. Daybreak. Everything in this world is a luminous, divine dream I have spun. I did not know life was a fabric woven by my soul. Any form that can appear to you. Should I confess this? It is something I have made. All roots nurse from me. God's art is mine. I did not want his divine talent. It simply grew in my heart from the way I loved. Existence is as a young child moving through a lane at night. It wanted to hold my hand. Here, dear earth, hold me until your own dawn.
Only imagine what I could only imagine what it would be like when I walk by your side. I could only imagine that all I would do is forever be with you. Only imagine, yeah. Oh, sing the chorus again. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? To my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak in all I can only imagine? Oh, I can only imagine.
So beautiful, thank you. Let's move into poetry. Claire, have you got anything for Donna?
I already gave it to Donna. She's got it.
we are
So she's had a few minutes. She just got this not very long ago. So be really inspired by what, because this is totally going off the cuff. Go for it, Donna.
Okay, so there's an improv game, first and last, and usually it's with a bunch of people and you do a scene, but I'm going to do this with a poem. So I have some suggestions here from our wonderful congregation. And one of them is going to be the opening line, and one of them is going to be the closing line, and we'll see what happens. There we are. I sure do. Hello there. Okay, we're going to do this improvisational poem, and basically what I did was I'm taking lines from the congregation. They gave us some suggested lines. This is an improv game, first line, last line. And you usually do this in a scene, but I'm going to do this with the poem. So I'm going to incorporate the lines that were given, and I'll start with an opening line from you and close with a closing line from you. Like a cosmic game of peekaboo. I love nature. I love exploring the depths, the heights, the beauty of the stone people, the height of the mountain, and the beautiful, beautiful cascading sounds of the water. These beautiful things in nature bring me to my soul. They call the muse out. Now, sometimes that muse is really, really stubborn and wants to sit and watch Oprah reruns. But this water, these stone people, these mountains call forth the muse to create. They call forth the muse to create because this is a time to create. This is not a time to dissipate our energy. This is a time to blossom and open and just rise beyond what we could have ever imagined before. This is a time to go in, and as we go in, we come out anew. We come out with a new purpose. We come out with a new mission. Because quite honestly, my opinion, of course, the old way wasn't so great, okay? The old normal was not so normal. So now we have an opportunity, and we have it right now, to replug, to regenerate, to replenish by going into nature, calling forth the muse, and then going out with our people, with our friends, with our family, and saying, hey, guys, it's that time again. It's that time again for the rebirth. It's a rebirth. I know that you know this. I know that you know this. And as you eat those succulent peaches this summer, as you taste those berries, know that you are at cause of a new day and a new dawn. You are at cause of the beauty in the world. We've had enough of the other stuff. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. We've had enough of the darkness. We've had enough of the shadow. It is time now to dance with our muse, to sing with our muse, to play with our muse, to seeds of kindness, of compassion.
So fun.
So just listen to the music.
Did that get recorded? Do it again.
Our love is alive. Its love is a wheel that's turning. Our love is alive. Our love is alive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our love is alive. Ooh, love is a wheel that's turning. Our love is alive. Our love is alive, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is so much fun. So, Claire, you have some ideas
Yes.
from the community of what do we do when we're uninspired? I mean, that was my starting point. I had no idea what I wanted to talk about, and I'm looking out toward the end of the August, and I'm just feeling so uninspired. And that's where this idea came up from, like, let's mix it up and do something really different. But what are some of the other ideas that people have?
Well, because I have the microphone, I'm gonna start with my idea.
Okay.
So right? So, because it's not often I get the microphone. But I think especially during this time of start with the pandemic and the quarantine and having that downtime, for me, it was really about letting go of control and just kind of being okay with not being inspired. And rather than putting pressure on yourself to, okay, come on, I should be doing something, and you know, our normal, everything that our society has taught us about, we've got to go, we've got to be accomplishing, we've got to be doing, and when you're not able to do that, or when you don't feel motivated to do that, the more you put pressure on yourself, the more anxiety you get, and the more anxious you get, and I feel like the more blockage you get. So to just, for me, it was about being okay and settling into that place of being uninspired and being hurting or being depressed. And I wanted to do a quick reading. If you all have read this book, Untamed by Glennon Doyle, if not, I highly recommend it. This has been, she just has beautiful, beautiful words to share. So I am going to read something, a quick excerpt. So this is called, a little section called Be Still and Know. I'd read that verse many times before, but it struck me freshly this time. It didn't say, poll your friends and know, or read books by experts and know, or scour the internet and know. It suggested a different approach to knowing. Just stop. Stop moving, stop talking, stop searching, stop panicking, stop flailing. If you just stop doing, you'll start knowing. And then she said some other words, but I wanted to read this. What I learned, even though I'm afraid to say it, is that God, or as we say, you know, the divine intervention, the spirit, the universe, whatever you want to put in there, God lives in this deepness inside me. When I recognize God's presence and guidance, God celebrates by flooding me with warm, liquid gold. I just thought that was so powerful and so beautiful. So that's kind of my words of just be. It's okay not to be inspired all the time. You don't need to be. You're not supposed to be.
And I'm just affirming as I look at your shirt, Claire, that you are pure liquid gold already, inside and out.
Sent in by Carol Fox about what she does when she's inspired. You guys want to see that? Yeah. It's a short little video she sent in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi everybody, this is Carol Fox at the Windboy Farm, and I'm here to answer Jane's question. Jane's question was, what do you do when you're in the doldrums and feeling uninspired? And this is what I do. This is one of the things I do. I play with Clyde or Bonnie. There's other things that I do, like listen to the Beatles. This is dedicated to everybody at Unity. I love you guys.
Actually, I think that was really appropriate to get by with a little help from my friends, because I was thinking about when Jane was asking what do you do when you're stuck, and for me there was three things. One is to step back, step away, so to focus on something really intently for a while, and then take a break and just step away from it. Take a walk, do something else, focus on something else, and then come back to it. And all of a sudden you have this renewed energy. It's almost like an incubation period. And the other one was involve your friends, which is what we're doing, right? It's talking to people, sharing your ideas, putting it out there, just discussing it. I always joke with Claire, because we have this back and forth that we do where when she is processing something, she just talks about it over and over. And I start to think that she's sort of losing her mind sometimes, because she'll tell me the same stories over and over.
Hey,
and then,
hey.
And then I realize
Right here, honey.
she explains to me that this is my way of processing. This is my way of understanding, making sense of what I'm thinking about, is just to talk about it with somebody else, And so I've come to understand that her saying things over and over again is not because she's losing her mind, although that's a separate issue, of course. But that she's processing, and that she's getting by with the help of her friend, which is me, and other friends that she shares with. And I think anytime we collaborate when you're stuck, just throw the ideas out there to other people, because we inevitably get something amazing back, or a new, fresh idea. So that's what that song made me think about, is our friends.
Cause you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yeah. You've got a friend, ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Ain't it good to know you've got a friend?
This is so great, this whole focus on getting outside of ourselves and focusing on somebody else. Love somebody, focus on your friends, reach out and call someone. I think just doing acts of kindness is a great way to get outside of our stuckness. Like, write an actual letter, that goes in an envelope, and you put a stamp on it and you mail it to somebody. When is the last time you got a letter like that? And how good you feel if you get one from somebody that is telling you how much you mean to them. Surely you have someone that you could send a letter to, or pick up the phone and call them, especially if it's somebody who's living by themselves at this time. It's harder than ever. So do that little act of kindness, or buy a little gift for someone and leave it on their doorstep and ring the bell and run. Whatever it is, use your imagination.
Ain't got no time to take no fast train.
Sing it, Eric.
Lonely days are gone. I'm going home. My baby, she wrote me a letter. Oh, nice. I don't care how much money I gotta spend.
Oh, no,
Oh, I'm
no,
sorry.
no.
I don't care much. Okay, start the verse over. Sorry. I don't care how much money I gotta spend. I got to get back to my baby again. Lonely days are gone. I'm going home. My baby, she wrote me a letter. She wrote me a letter. Couldn't stand without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back with my baby once more. Anyway, give me a ticket on an airplane. Ain't got no time to take no fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby, she wrote me a letter.
She wrote me a letter. That's
She
that thing
wrote
in
me
an
a
envelope.
letter.
It's a thing in an envelope you get in the mail.
I said
you
you
know,
wrote
that
me
thing,
a
that-
letter.
That post box on the corner,
yeah,
yes.
She wrote me a letter.
That's a letter.
All right, I'm going to share. We're talking about friends, right? So I have loved doing the Sunday service because Eric lets me borrow his friend, Zeke. Hi, Zeke. And Zeke's my best friend because I bring him treats all the time. So animals are a great. Oh, there we go. Post down there and let people. Okay. Do I need to say that whole thing all over again? What I said was so beautiful, I can't even repeat it. You guys, I don't, you know, that's the kind of stuff that comes out and you lost it. You can't think of it again. I was just being grateful for that Eric shares Zeke with me at services.
Yeah.
So, he's pretty cute.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. So there is some stuff in the feed here. I just wanted to say people were loving that poem, but the last part cut out, Donna, so they were wondering what the last line was. Do you remember?
The last line is turn off the news, build your garden.
Well, there you go. All right. And there's other people saying, yes, they are also inspired by their animals and their plants. And, of course, just remember that everything is energy. So talking to your animals and talking to your plants is like talking to God. Absolutely. And that's kind of one of the things that I do, like, to be inspired, is to go within or turn on some music or, like what you read was just amazing, and it reminded me of our new prayer song, which we were inspired to do, that me and Dave wrote, actually. So that was really inspiring for me, too, to just be,
Yes.
yeah. So that was awesome, but yes, be still. Know that you are one with God and co-creating your universe, and treat everything as energy, even this chair. In this chair and this microphone.
I also heard that music and dance are really inspiring. Yes. I think so.
Okay, Eric, we got this one. Follow
This is time
on.
for a
Follow
dance
on.
party.
There we go.
We're doing a dance party. Get up
Crazy
out
what
of your
I'm about to
seat
say.
and dance.
The sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. Boy, is she ever. It's friggin' hot. Yeah. Moon, I can go into space. In the air like I don't care, baby, by the way.
Everybody get happy.
'Cause I'm left alone if you feel like a room without a roof. Hey, left alone if you feel like happiness is your truth. Come on. Happy. Left alone if you know what happiness is to you. 'Cause I'm happy. Left alone if you feel like that's what you want to do. Come on. To bring me down, I can't nothing.
Get down.
Bring me down, 'cause love is too high. Bring me down, I can't nothing.
Everybody
Bring
to
me
the
down.
chorus.
Come on.
Because
Let's
I'm
say,
happy.
if you feel like a room without a roof. 'Cause I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is your truth.
Oh, I'm happy.
Clap along if you know what happiness is.
Sorry about, oh my God, 1 second.
But I know it's cutting in and out, and it's improvising. Our system is improvising because we have so much. We've kind of overloaded it today with so much energy and stuff and inputs and cameras and audio sources, and pretty much everything we have is running right now. So we'll see what Nico's hammering on something in the background. I think.
Yeah, so we're having all of our audio is cut out right now, except for my webcam audio and my dad's camera audio. So, Dad, you got any good jokes?
Jane, you're going to have to walk right up here in front of my camera and do the rest of the talk right here. Okay. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, she's coming down.
Really, are we flying by the seat of our pants, but our audio and video are flying by the seat of our pants as well.
I am portable. So what I want to say is that life doesn't always happen the way you have planned, right? And so it sounds like, what did you say, Kalinda? There's extra things going on?
From the fires yesterday, there are some transformers out, and so a lot of people's service is spotty now. That's from my daughter in Redmond, who's really not happy that the data streaming isn't working.
Yeah, so anyway, those things are going to happen, and you just have to be able to go with the flow when they do. One of my techniques for getting unstuck is gratitude. And one of my favorite things to do is just a cascade of gratitude. So if you're feeling in a real funk, you can just stop and look at what is going on
Test.
right in your room. The audio is bad. I will walk away. Step away from the mic. But just look at what is happening in your life right now, in your room right now. Look around. Is there light streaming through your window? Be glad for that. Is there something, a picture on your wall that you just love? Just look at that picture and fill your heart with love. Is there somebody in your life that you appreciate? Think about them and just start focusing on how good you feel and let that feeling grow in you. So right now, we could start by focusing on technology. Even though it isn't working perfectly today, it is working. We are here. And what a perfect time for it to happen when it's an improv Sunday. And so the technology, because we are one with the universe, the technology is cooperating and improving with us. So we're so thankful for that technology, that COVID didn't happen when we didn't have technology. Imagine what that would be like. And we're so grateful for Kevin and Nico, who are running the technology part of this. And they are just going with the flow as it blips in and out, and they're being creative, and they're so generous with their time, and we love them so much. And we're grateful for Kalinda here, she's usually just holding the space, and that is such a powerful thing that she does week after week. And today, she is pitch hitting, and she is getting the feeds from Facebook of everything that you're wanting to say, and she's contributing it, including the tech update about why we're having problems. So we're so grateful for Kalinda. And Claire over there, who is always so on the spot with the celebrations, and she's just expanded. She's one of the most creative people I know, and I know she didn't always think she was creative, but boy, has this brought it out in her. yeah, fan yourself. I know. It's hard. When you get a lot of appreciation coming your way, it can be really tempting to say, oh, no, it's okay. But the appropriate response is to take a deep breath, take it all in, let yourself be appreciated. And there's Mita over there who is translating for our deaf community. And she just followed her soul's inspiration to do that. And she is so generous. This is such a busy, successful woman. And yet here she is. I know, it's so hard, I'm sure, to be taking the compliment in and translating how great I am. But we all think you are, so let the world know. And here's Manissa, who is the transport for our wonderful Eric, and mine's Zeke when Claire isn't bribing him with treats. And yeah. And she is just such a presence of light here in this room. She doesn't have to even have a specific role. She just walks here being in light. And that's enough for all of us, really. We don't have to do something. We just have to be who we are. And then Donna, this queen of improv, this prayerful energy soul who just has come to our community and just radiates love and generosity and fun and is willing to do whatever needs to be done. And we are so grateful that you are here.
I just want to say one thing about improv. It's a very serious pursuit.
Yes.
So just make sure that you take it very seriously.
Yes, absolutely. And we have
I'm going to need to borrow that nose,
and
Donna.
Singer. What did you say, Killer?
I said I'm going to need to borrow Donna's nose one day.
Oh, nose to you. Jesus.
So Eric, with your puns and your wisdom and your beautiful voice and your generous spirit, we are so appreciative of you. I can't imagine Soulshine without you in the midst of it. What a gift you have been to our community. And I just love your transparency, the way you show up, and your sense of humor. We are so happy that you are part of our community. And Victor, with your beautiful guitar, those strings that pull on our hearts, and your beautiful voice, and you have such a width and breadth from Italian to Joni Mitchell to wherever you travel. You just take us places, and you're so consistent and so loving. And I know that in the world you go out and you make music all over the place, and you can't stop giving your gift. And I love that about you, and I'm so grateful that you.
Oh, God. Eric.
Yeah, and as I said, your puns we love. And our Dave has been with us from day one. And I think in all that time, there was your honeymoon and maybe one other time that you weren't here. Is it more
Maybe
than two times?
Maybe.
He's here consistently. What a gift that is. And this man can do anything on the piano. And he sings beautifully. And he plays well with others. He's such a beautiful human being. And his prayers, you don't hear this beforehand, but we always pray up before we start the service. And Dave is the one who leads it. And his prayers are exquisite. And they just get us into this great place. And then there is you, the community. I mean, this would just not be fun if you were not watching and we were in a room by ourselves, talking to ourselves. It would be no fun at all. But we have you, and you are sending us your ideas, and you're writing your comments, and you're sending us emails, and you're just letting us know that you care about us, and we care about you. You are such a light to the world. the gift of this community is just beyond anything we could ever imagine. Eric.
You are not getting off that easy.
No, she's not.
Are very grateful for you. I try to say it every year. You were born on Christmas Day, and I think we are the ones who get the gift.
Get the gift, yes.
Oh.
Because you just always have the perfect thing to say. I remember in July of 2014, shortly after I started coming here, Zeke got injured, and you sorry, not to do this, sent a prayer in email and called him love wrapped in furry form. And I have saved that email, and every time I go to clean out my email box, it's right there, and I keep it and I read it. And you dashed it off in maybe, I don't know. I don't want to shortchange how long you think about what, but I mean, it was a quick email, but even that little thing means the world. And so the things that you say are, they're just, not only the things you say, you in general are amazing. And we are so grateful to have you in our lives and in our community as well. So
Thank you
sing this
so
one
much.
for it. Let's sing this one for Eric.
Yay. Jane is a gift to us all.
I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. Yes, you are, everybody. I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light.
So if you appreciate everyone in this community, including yourselves, as much as I do, as much as we do, then I also invite you to make an offering. And really, when you do it, just let it be from this overflowing of gratitude, where you're saying, yes, yes to this. And I want more of this, and I want this to spread out. I want more people to know about this. And just let that gratitude fill your heart. It's so powerful. And we are so grateful when you donate. We are so grateful for all the ways that you contribute. Thank you.
We're going to improv a song from scratch.
Oh, we got up this morning. We didn't know what we were gonna do. All we knew that is we have great, great love for you. We improvised all day long, and we danced and we sang our song, and we had so much fun. Hey, we'll do it again next week, okay, guys?
Yeah.
did it all for you.
Oh.
We did it all for you. We did it all for you. Yes, we did.
Oh, we
Did it all for you. I
did
know what
it
I'm
all.
saying is true.
Oh, yes.
But we did it
We did
all.
it.
We did it all with you.
And you can too. So raise your vibration. Raise the roof. We did it today, and we are living proof that anyone can do it if they set their mind to it. You just got to open your mouth and let spirit in. Hit it, Eric.
Yeah. Whoa, we did it all with you.
Uh-huh.
We did it all with you.
Uh-huh.
But don't remember what I said last time, so I'll just say something new. Oh, we did it all with it's true. We did it all with you.
Why don't you break it
and
down
you
for us?
can
Break it down. Here you go.
Take
Break
it
it
down,
down.
Victor. Take it down.
Yeah, true.
Take it away, Victor. And give it to the keyboard. We did it all for you.
We did it all with you.
We did
One more time through the chorus, and then I think we're almost through. We did it all with you. I'm saying it 'cause it's true. We did it all with you. We did it all with you. We did it all, we did it all with you. Yeah! And you can do it too.
Oh, that was just amazing. So if we did this, you can too. Whatever life is handing you, it's just your ingredients. Make something with it, something beautiful. And coming up next week, we're going to have Sylvia Hayes, who is one of our ministers in training, is going to be speaking along with Lawrence Schechter, who is one of our elders in the community, and they're going to be riffing back and forth. So there'll be a little bit of improv in that piece. And the next week, I hope, depending on you, is we are going to do an all children's service. So the children are going to lead every part of it. So I want you to catch the vision of this. And if you have children, then I need your help. And if you don't have children, I want you to hold the vision. Imagine what it would be like if you were 5 or 7 or 9 or 13 or whatever the age was, and somebody, adults, came to you and they wanted to hear your wisdom. They were really curious about what you thought. Wouldn't that have been a nice turn of events? Instead of a children should be seen and not heard, which some of us grew up with. We want our children to know that there is a light inside of them that needs to come forth. We want to empower them that they can pray, they can lead meditations, they can speak, they can sing. So the help that I need in order for this to happen is for, if you are a parent, get your kid to do a piece of that. And if you're not sure what to do or what's been done, give me a call and I'll help you figure out your piece for it. But it's going to be so sweet for all of us. And all of us in the community just love when the kids have a part. Now, if you're having trouble getting your kid to do that, I can tell you from experience, because it worked with my grandson, bribery. Bribery is a good tool. So use it. Excuse me. So if we can get enough pieces to make that happen, that will be our last Sunday in August. So hold the vision that children are cooperating, and it's going to happen. Claire.
Before we end today, I have a couple more celebrations that I wanted to throw in there that didn't get in there. Last week, Anne-Marie Eklund said that it was Jane and Jessica, her twin daughter's 19th birthday, so we want to be sure. Anne-Marie and her daughters have been long time members. And then Elizabeth Brady is celebrating. She just got certified as a call and repeat song leader, which sounds so fun. And she said she will be doing something for Unity for us here in our community. So I would love to be part of that. And then, you guys, it's going to be really hot today. So I just want to recommend that you go and get your favorite ice cream and a bucket of cool water to put your feet in if you can't go jump in a lake or a river. So have a beautiful day. And back to you, Jane.
Okay. And also the Health and Wellness Ministry, they've been having at 6:30 to 7:30 every Sunday night. So this Sunday, Matthew Lawton is going to be giving some energy techniques that will help us to stay grounded and illumined. And so tune into that on Zoom. You can just go to the calendar and find the link for that. So let's end this with a heart full of gratitude and a prayer of protection. So you're going to follow after me. The light of God surrounds me.
The light of God surrounds me.
I am the light of God.
I am the light of God.
I am light, I am light.
The love of God enfolds me.
The love of God enfolds me.
I am the light of God, the love of God.
I am the love of God.
Love, love, love. Love, love, love.
The power of God protects me.
The power of God protects me.
I am the power of God.
I am the power of God.
I claim my power to change the world. Change it with love. Change it with love.
The presence of God watches over me.
The presence of God watches over me.
I am the presence of God.
I am the presence of God.
In the presence of the Lord.
Wherever God is, I am.
Wherever God is, I am.
Because I am.
Because I am.
Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Because I
I say.
no one there. I say,
To no one there. What I am is what I am, what you are.
So don't stop believing.
And we could do this all day.